fight the power like Big Chuck.
What's the status, 3?
I'm good, just making the world a better place, that's all.
Put the truth in the movies and lies throughout the news. They manufacture opinions and form all of your views. Everything we think we know is actually opposite of the truth. But what do you do when reality's fraudulent? The whole system is rigged, it's an illusion of choice. You can keep screaming and yelling, end up losing your voice. What's the point? What's the point? That's what I ask sometimes. Roll a joint, smoke that joint, and then I smash some rhymes. I'm still a slave, but that boy overdose is hard to control. How far will he go? Much further than you possibly know. ODD TV, I've been doing this. I have to get deep, because half of you are asleep, the other half are just sheep. Wakey, wakey, wake the fuck up, man. I'm really sick of this. They rub the truth all up in our faces and it's ridiculous. They always keep the odds stacked against us and we can't seem to win. After seeing all the things I've seen, I'll never sleep again.
Everything is a lie. Slave till the day you die. World full of boogeymen. I'll never sleep again. Rules that you must obey. Can't seem to get away. It's making my head spin. I'll never sleep again.
Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Never sleep again. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Never sleep again. We live in a prison cube, ruled over by the hexagon. Nothing but witchcraft and black magic spells in your lexicon. Search till the day you're dead and gone. There's gotta be some way out of here. Looking up at the sky, just watching chemical clouds appear. They got these toxic heavy metals filling up your body. You're a zombie, unaware that you serve the Illuminati. Man, how's your head feel after taking that red pill? When you learn the truth, it's scary. You can barely stand still. The Matrix is a computer-generated dreamland. Most certainly you're a worker bee for the queen, man. They lie to us about outer space and the earth is flat. They're killing us with the food they sell us. What's worse than that? You may wake up, but that doesn't mean the world's gonna change. It can stress you out, make you depressed, or fill you up with rage. We're in a cage, the whole world is nothing but a stage. And we're almost there, so be prepared for the coming age.
Everything is a lie. Slave till the day.
Shut up. All right. Ooh, I'm in outer space. Let's see how this background looks. Or this one. Yeah. Nope. Negative. Nope. That's better. All right. I have nothing planned. You know what I think it is? I didn't realize how deep RFB is entrenched in Christianity. You know, and that's fine. I'm not hating on the dude, but when people realize religion, I'm not even. Christianity, the newest religion, and they say their religion is the only one that's right. I guess we got 3 bushwankers here today. Nobody says nothing in the fucking comments. Except for... Shit, they erased it. Who had said... Oh, Forever Love 774. Bushwankers. Let's see. I ain't bushwanking. Fucking, you know, I think we give these people too much credit, man. Like Lord Elon Musk, and these dudes are cheese balls, man. They ain't no Lord. They're just fucking frauds. I give these people no credit. None. 0. Bro Sanchez video. Craig. Peacefuls and Tools. Lucid. Yeah, I hit the wrong button yesterday. I hit end stream by accident, and I said, fuck it. I tried to stop it. I said, whatever. I wasn't going to, I didn't know if people like that. The Lord says who.
You gotta learn a new.
Like Faceplant said, he's like, the other day, he said, Chuck, you put up with a lot of shit. I give you credit. At least somebody sees it. Because many times people get under my skin and I want to explode, but you know how easy it is to explode? You know how hard it is to keep your composure and to stay humble? Somebody's dancing on your buttons. You're figuring out your block from all kinds of people. Yeah, they should at least inform you you've been blocked. I figure it out, like, people even block me from the comments, man, when I say some real shit. They either report me, and then I'll get a notice saying, if you get one more report, you're gonna lose your channel and shit like that. That's why I barely even comment anymore. Like, we're being censored at such a fucking level, it's an embarrassment, man. I don't even want to hear the word freedom ever again. We need someone to run for president like me. I'm thinking about it. And you know what's crazy about that? Nobody will pick. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but for the most part, I won't get votes because I have no money. Right? People will still vote for the slave masters. Isn't that funny? Like, Trump and them ain't even fucking, they got no power. The only power they got is to do what they're fucking told. Alright. I'm gonna play some of that video. Well, there's nobody in here. Maybe I won't play it. It says there's no one in here. Fucking 30. It was 38 degrees this morning. So, what do y'all want? You want me to play the video, or do you want me to open the panel up? I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start where I left off yesterday. I ain't gonna play the whole thing, and I'll interject. So nobody, can say. That's why I don't even put bro in the title or not, because people will be like, "You're just trying to get views off his name." All right, let's go.
New order. All right, let me get this next collage. Should be. Sorry about that. And then we're going to get back to the dream catcher. Don't you go nowhere. Jesus Christ. All right, let me open all these up. I hate when this thing stop my flow like that. And what's crazy is I literally sat there and organized all these to prevent that. And it is a catch-22. Damn it. All right, I found what I'm looking for. In fact, let me move this up out of here. That was what he was trying to do, immortality. And what allowed the Egyptians to cheat death was to upload their minds out of their body inside of quantum computers to live forever. That's why I said our Earth is a big quantum computer in ancient Egypt. What are you saying, Sanchez? I'm saying that the whole world is ancient Egypt. No matter where you go, you still in Egypt. You are in a Earth-like simulation that exists in a computer in ancient Egypt right now. And that's why the Bible said, come up out of her, my people. But the Bible was talking like the entire earth is Egypt. The Bible telling every soul that's lost.
Hey, what's up, faceplant? The Bible said, come up out of her, because the Bible didn't want you to get syphilis. No, I'm joking. Ah.
To come out of Egypt as if earth is Egypt. And the Bible is right. This quantum computer is a big ass genie lamp that's got souls inside of it. And the Pharaoh is harvesting those souls so that he can be immortal inside of his own computer simulation. So what we calling the devil is not no red dragon. It's old ass pharaohs that don't want to die. They don't want to die, y'all. And because they so scared to die, it's like me and you in the ocean, right? I'm not scared to swim on my own and pass on. But you got some people that's so scared in the ocean water, they want to stay in one spot splashing violently, trying to grab everybody that get by them. And if you get too close to them, they will grab hold of you and sink you under with them. Now, you got enough energy to swim off to the island on your own. You're a good swimmer, but you can't save everybody. This is a situation where if you don't swim, you're going to drown. It's every man for themselves. I can't swim for you. And instead of a person learning how to swim, they like a parasite, a vampire, a leech. I'ma just hold on to the person that can swim. But what happens is both of y'all drown. And that's what the devil is. Every human got to master themselves. You got to learn how to swim. You got to learn how to navigate through these primordial waters that I'm showing you right here. And that is by mastering yourself. The 7 deadly sins are manifesting as 7 alternate realities. And there's a different version of you in each one of these planes of existence. And each one of these versions of you is being dominated by one of these 7 deadly sins. And each of these 7 deadly sins is named after a Greek god: Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Uranus. There are 7 Greek gods in the solar system as the 7 wandering stars. These are 7 gateways into 7 alternate realities, and there's a different you in each one, and you got to master these 7 versions of the self. And each one of your alternate personas is being driven by a different devil: pride, lust, gluttony. In other words, each one of these gods is ruling over you in their own world. Jupiter ruling over you, Mars ruling over you. And you ain't going to make it out of Mars until you master your war energy. You shouldn't be so angry all the time. And once you get rid of your anger and aggression, you just defeated the god Mars. And the god Mars can't hold your soul no more. See, I'm not mad at none of these devils. They doing their job. All of these devils in this program is a program that we created and that they running what we told them to do so that we got to manifest our greatest version. It's doing what we programmed it to do. And you can't.
So who thinks he's is he reaching, or do you think he's on point?
Reprogram it. You just got to follow the rules, nigga. Or you can try to cheat the game. You think it's because they so gangster. Every human got a soul, man. It's in the astral plane. If somebody doing that to you, they handicapping you. And that's what they want to do. You got to master your own psyche. And the people that's saying you don't got to master your psyche, they got the devil's trident for their symbol because they want a gateway into your psyche. The symbol of the devil is Psi. They don't want us to master ourselves. They want us to cheat and get all the gifts of the God with a chip on the head. And that's going to lead to a world where everybody is evil as hell, but don't nobody care because they know when they die, they're going to be saved. All of these rappers is following. This is the Christian way. This is what Christ promised. Christ said, basically, because Christ paid the price, we don't got to follow the law no more. And the thing that's going to allow all of your wrongdoings to be deleted is Neuralink technology. Think of everybody I killed, right? I can't sleep at night because everybody I murdered is hunting me.
Christ, this invisible character, died. He died for your sins, but people are sinning more than ever. What do y'all think about these people with Christ tattoos on their third eye? There's a limited number of options for us as a character on the checkerboard or chessboard.
Me in my sleep. Neuralink gonna get rid of that. Neuralink is saying you can kill as many people you want. You can grape as many little children as you want to, and ain't none gonna hunt you at night because we can delete your memory with Neuralink. Do you know how evil the world gonna be? We've done this before. It created a beast world because the word computer means beast. It turned you to a beast. It's people on this earth that can do all kind of evil stuff, and they'll sleep good and eat good. And you think it's because they so gangster.
Somebody look up the word Solana. You see that on his forehead? I think that has to do with Santa Maria. A lot of these people, their religion is Santa Maria. A lot of Santa Maria, I think, is a mixture of witchcraft and Catholic religion.
Every human got a soul, man. Every human got a consciousness, bro. And the only people that can do evil and not feel nothing is because they sold their soul. They no longer have a light inside of them that feel wrong. They got a black chip in their head. And when you got that, you can be a beast, dog. When you got the chip in your head, you no longer feel bad. You can go up in there and kill newborn babies and eat good. You can delete that shit. You can literally murder a whole village and just delete the fact that you did it right afterwards and feel nothing. See, nature created the consciousness so that when you do bad, it'll make you feel bad. When we reach a point where we can do bad and not feel bad, that's when we're in hell. That's when we start manifesting the Babylon, ancient Egypt on the earth again. And that was a transhumanized technocracy. And we're going back to that right now. Y'all think when the Bible say that people acting like beasts, that it's talking about animals. It's talking about machines, humanoids, AI. Because animals even got consciousness. Yeah. Even a bunch of monkeys would try to gang up on you if you beating up another monkey. If you go up in a gorilla pen and try to pick on a gorilla, all them gorillas gonna fuck you up. Because even animals got love for their own. Even animals got love for their own. And not all animals, but most animals, they even got some love in them. Even a lion, he may not love that gazelle that he eating, but he love his cub. But humans can kill their own higher point, then they'll let you in on it and you can get the chip and you can be immortal too. But what I'm telling y'all is this little device right here is the real dream catcher. Listen, Elon Musk said in the future, you won't have nightmares no more. Elon Musk said in the future, children won't have nightmares because Neuralink it'll have the Neuralink basically will give people the ability to edit their own dreams or have AI generated dreams. But the days of you having a random nightmare, that's over. Because with Neuralink, you taking that in your own hands. So if you think about it, Neuralink is a dream catcher. What do we use
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look up a few things he's been talking about, so I could break it up and actually leave the video up. Hopefully, I won't get fucking struck down. Hey, peace, Mr. Super Sidewinder. You know, bro's one of the only people I know that are talking about Thor's hammer, not in this video, but the ancestors having this technology. And the I think it's called the Vajara. Just a lot of this electromagnetic weapons. Yeah, I figured that too, Faceplant. I they're oh, tomorrow's voting day. Who's going to vote tomorrow? I'm gonna go vote to show up. I want to see. My inner self was telling me this morning, damn. I wonder if they're using my name to vote illegally. Cause I never vote, so they must know that. Imagine they use my name to vote. They could use it to vote as long as it ain't for Kamala. Shit. I want to speak on Neuralink and Starlink. Now you know they want this 1984 what is it called? Norwellian or whatever. I wonder what these Starlink really is. Is it a drone in outer space? And I played the video of Trump fucking up and saying that all the internet is done through wires. Arizona's still recounting from the last one. That's funny. Like even the Tesla symbol is excuse me. Even the Tesla symbol stores hammer or an upside down cross. And like bro said, it's one and the same.
Hey, Charles,
What's up?
in the late 50s, they were doing some kind of operation. I'm not sure if it was Operation Fishbowl but they were shooting rockets up to try to pierce the firmament. And like they had names like Thor and all that for the.
That's Operation Toilet Bowl.
So
No, I'm joking. It is
they
Fishbowl.
named the rockets Thor and shit like that. Those kind of Greek gods and that they were trying to pierce the firmament.
Hold on, I got something.
But the Starlink, a buddy of mine got Starlink out at his cabin, and it's just a mast and a router, so you can get internet. And I told him it's balloons. They're hanging from balloons.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah,
Operation Fishbowl.
Constantly setting up balloons all the time. These different companies, but the Neuralink, I think Musk has that installed in his head because when he's talking, it's like he can barely talk. He's getting what to say from the Neuralink, and then he's saying it. And I even saw Biden doing that. It's like he's looking up and to the side, like he's listening for what to say, and then he starts talking.
Caught on to that too. When I listen to Elon Musk, he sounds like he's retarded, like he's slow. But that's a good point that he could be getting registered into his what to say. Yeah, I've noticed that too, and I thought, man, I wonder if he's got it in his brain.
Too. One of the Biden characters was doing that too. It's like he's little pause and he's looking up to the side with his mouth open, and then he starts talking. It's like it's telling him what to say through his skull.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open. He's sucking virtual dick. That's what Biden's doing. I can't stand none of them people. I wish I could tell Biden. I call him Biden to suck a dick right to his face.
Yeah, and there's various characters, various actors playing Biden. You just get the feeling that that's a different guy. That's some actor with a mask on. Like the one that's jogging or the one that trips going up the stairs and then jumps up like he's a young man. Weird.
I had one of my videos and the video got taken down a couple years ago, and I was looking up. I think this was the time when they said something about that Russian rocket. Remember, or they said it was a meteor over Russia. Just like the other day, I got the video. I'll pull it up when I showed magnesium and thermite. It's the same thing as when they said the stars were falling in the 1800s, the 1500s. These weapons are nothing new. And I think they thought stars were falling, but it was thermite or magnesium. Just like Operation Thor. If you look that up, I think it's Operation Thor. It's they're dropping these, I think they're iron rods from what they would say outer space. If you drop an iron rod from that height, it has the same effect as an atomic bomb, allegedly. You don't need to drop no bomb, just an iron rod, and it'll destroy entire cities and nations. I wouldn't be surprised, man. It's in the G.I. Joe movie. What's up, Marcel? But I think a lot of this shit is just fear-based, because that's how they steer people, is with fear. People are scared to rise up because they watch all these videos and they think these people are going to drop bombs and all this shit. The fear is what controls people. I told people in the Middle East war, I'm speaking facts, the rods of God, yes. The U.S. got their ass whooped for 20 years by fucking people in sandals. They didn't have no airplanes, no tanks, nothing but fucking AKs and homemade booms. That's it. And they whooped the U.S. ass. And I'm not saying to go to war or nothing, but all this fear they pump out is nonsense, man. These people are fucking chumps.
Yeah,
But,
nukes is fake.
Rods of God, yes. In the G.I. Joe movie. I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, nukes is fake. It's just a fear program.
I'm still stuck on, RFB. I use his content and they take my shit down and give me a strike or a warning, and his is still up at 40,000 views. This is when I start questioning these people, man. This is when I start to think, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah,
and how does your fucking content stay up, but I get struck down?
Charles. I think it's well, our RFB, he advertises stuff, right? So maybe that's why he gets a pass.
Yeah.
And I think when your channel meets a certain threshold, like when you get so many subs or so many more views, when you reach a certain point, then the algorithm automatically, it's an alarm, and then it might go back to 2 years ago and strike you for a video from 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shouldn't matter though, because I got a fucking medical misinformation. I didn't say nothing. The fucking video said it. And to top it off, the lady that said it's from the United Nations. Richie from Boston, RFB, Lucid.
Yeah, jailbreak overlander.
Shit. Don't look, these countries need to realize it's not the people. The people didn't want the Middle East war. But I don't know, man. I don't have all the answers, and I sure as fuck don't want to go to war. But I'll tell you one thing. I ain't gonna be bowing down to none of these people. One.
Well, we're at war, and we always have been.
Well, I'm talking like physical war, like
it's a war on land and people, and it has been for 500 years.
What's really fucking things up, I don't know where all these people came from. It seems right before Trump, where were all these leftist people, right? All these rainbow-haired gender benders. They came out of left field, and they had an agenda to push with it. It's like these people were like hibernating, just waiting for their time. And then they just came out of the woodworks like fucking roaches. And they've really done a number on the country with their psychological bullshit. They need to take their fucking transvestite penis and shove it up their ass. Need to shove it in Kamala Harris's mouth. Shut her up. Oops, did I say that?
Yeah, they're damaged. They're damaged. They've been traumatized since they were babies. Like the whole the realm is like a trauma realm. This false construct, this overlay. It's like a template overlaid on top of us, like a chessboard, a net. The globe is a cage for the mind, and if you're in that cage, you can't think outside of it, like about flat Earth and that.
I'm gonna switch back over. Man. There we go. Now, all right, so this is the video right here.
So I'm sure by now you've probably seen plenty of videos showing magnesium falling from the sky.
Now, this looks just like the stars falling. My theory is this is exactly what they were seeing back in the day, man.
Magnesium even burns underwater.
Let me pull these pictures up. Like this one. It's the same thing. When they reported the stars falling, it's all over the world now. Not all over. It seems Europe mostly, but either that or the firmament was malfunctioning. Look at this shit. They just blatantly throw this up. Oh my god, dude. Hold on.
Can you hear me? Yeah, you can take a strip of magnesium metal and light it, and it'll glow, and you can just drop it in water and it'll keep burning. And there was that fire bombing in the World War II, the Blitzkrieg. Maybe it was something like that. Check out the Blitzkrieg.
All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, and it says in the quotations for this picture that she's throwing up an "I love you" sign. That's a Latin king sign, actually. Is she a Latin king now? I thought she was black or Indian. Now she's a Latin king. Now she's Latin. I never met a woman that could just be whatever she wanted. I'm black today, and tomorrow I'll be Native American. And then Tuesdays, it's fucking amazing.
Could you hear me, Chuck?
Yeah. All right. I found some really cool pictures of the stars. Now, we've seen a picture of Colin, I think his name is Colin Powell. Not Colin Powell. Fucking shit. I forgot that judge name.
Oh shit.
He used to be a judge for that music show. He's looking real reckless. Nah, I forgot what beach this is. That's algae glowing. But my point is, look at the stars, man. Like, I would never know that there was this many stars until in 2003 I went camping in the mountains. And in Connecticut, I think it was in... Damn, what was the name of this place? It's like up in the mountains. But we went into the middle of the woods at night, and they got into this clearing, and when I looked up, I never seen that many stars in my life. I didn't even know there was this many stars. It was amazing. Now, look at this shit. If this is real, I think these stars are all... I don't think these stars are solid, man. I think they're... It's like putting one of those lights in the center of your room as a child and the stars on your ceiling, that thing that spins. That's what I think these stars are, man. I think they're fucking just reflecting off the firmament. I don't think they're coming from the ocean like, what's that guy's name? Shit. Damn it. I always forget the guy's name that has the map of the moon and Vibes of Cosmos. He says the stars are coming from the oceans, but I just don't see that. If that was the case, then the stars would only be in a certain part of the sky. If that was the case, if they're coming from underground, from the oceans. Like, I need more evidence than... Like, I think he's on point with his map of the moon being the map of our realm. But as far as the stars coming from under the ocean, nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Mic check.
Check the mic.
My phone just shut off by itself.
It ain't by itself. That's the government. Look, these people in India are knocking down a 2,000-year-old temple. Like, who does shit like that? No, let's knock this down and build a fucking 2024 portable bathrooms.
Yeah, that's what all these wars have been about, Chuck. A cover story for destroying the old world. You hear me?
Yeah, sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. But Richie from Boston had a good video about Palestine and how they're saying they're bombing places over there, but he's showing military bulldozers and all that, and they're just slaughtering people over there and then knocking their same thing they did in the Middle East, man. That war. You know, even the soldiers will come out and tell you it wasn't. They said everything you seen on the news was mostly bullshit.
Yeah, Colin
He
Powell.
said they were over there occupying the land, raiding houses, just abusing the people, children, women getting pistol whipped. I mean, the same tactics they're using on the American people right now, the police and all that, because most of these cops are military people. They were in the military. It's the same tactics they use in the Middle East. Now they're occupying our country. So our own military is occupying our country and stepping on this alleged constitution and our so-called rights. They must have just wiped their ass with it. And that fires me up.
You're asking about Colin Powell?
No, I had the name wrong.
Oh,
but he was a piece of shit too, Colin Powell.
Yeah, in the first Gulf War, he was a military commander, but he was a supposed moderate, right? It's like but he went along with it. So people would say, "Oh, Colin Powell's a moderate, but he's going along with the war, so it must be right."
That's the problem, man.
So he was just playing a role there, just playing a character to string people along.
Oh shit. That's the problem, man. Like, I don't even understand how people still want to vote. How people, the ignorance is just like a hemorrhoid. It's flaring up. The ignorance is just, it's amazing how time and time again the government proves the shit all over the people. Like, it's clear as day. You're giving illegal immigrants $1,400. That's almost double. I have neighbors that have SSI. They're only getting like $840. That's almost double they're giving to illegal immigrants and shitting on the American people. I wouldn't vote for none of these clowns. And people need to start reading these laws, because under the Constitution, these people done committed treason 70 times over. People need to grow up here, and we need to come up with some solution, because just sitting back waiting for Jesus ain't working.
I think it was the Second World War in Canada anyway, probably in the States too. The people called conscientious objectors to the war, they were put in camps and they were treated worse than prisoners of war. Like Canada treated its own citizens worse than they treated the prisoners of war.
Lucid said the water will make magnesium burn hotter. Yeah, you're right. That's what they used on I think 911, that event. I don't know. Transformer here is
Like when I was a kid, we had these friends of the family, they were Japanese, and their family got their land taken away from them and they were put in a camp in the Second World War. Just because they're Japanese, but they're Canadian citizens.
sorry to interrupt you, but look at this newspaper. Look at the building on the top. It's no longer. Damn, I'm trying to figure out what building that was. It kind of looks like that train station, but I don't think that's it. I mean, there's a lot they're not telling us about these big buildings. But this is the guy I was talking about. I got his name fucked up. Simon Cowell.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
you could clearly tell he's got a mask on. You could clearly tell that there's someone else.
He was involved in that One Direction member. Like he was involved in all that bullshit with that.
I mean, look at his eyes. They're behind some synthetic mask. You could just tell there's something set on his face. Or he's got some sort of like Botox injected into his face. I don't know. Young Thug just got out.
And that creepy old bastard Quincy Jones died.
Woohoo! Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom.
You see his face, like his mouth. It looks like the It Clown. His mouth, like Quincy Jones. You can just tell he's a creep.
Yeah. They're all fucking.
And you know, like check out Joe Rogan. I hadn't watched him for a long time, but I recently saw some video of him. And like the way his mouth is, it's like it looks like he just ate something that tasted really bad. It's like he knows he's a creep and he's bullshitting and he has that look on his mouth like, fuck, I'm an asshole, but if I don't push this agenda, I'm going to be in trouble, and I hate it.
Well, who remembers Joe Rogan when he first came out? He was all for the moon landing being fake, and I remember the video when he said if they gave me $1 million, I would lie to my mother. And what do you know, man? A month later, he was switching up. He said, "Oh, I made a mistake. The moon landing is very real." Like these just people, like, man, they would suck dick for $1 million.
Same thing. It was a psyop. B.O.B. and Shaq, same thing. And what's his name? Bravo? What's his name?
Danny Bravo or I know what you mean.
Yeah, the guy who is
He's an
like
ODD TV in them, right? That guy.
he's a UFC guy
Yeah.
with partners with Joe Rogan, and he was arguing with Joe Rogan about
Yeah.
flat Earth.
He be on ODD's channel with what's that dude's name? Hibbler Productions.
He's an agent too. He's a controlled opposition agent.
Who, ODD? ODD
The,
switched up too. And
the
I like his
Bravo,
music.
the Bravo character.
Look at ODD. He fucking was talking the truth about the Bible and all this stuff in his rhymes. And then he all of a sudden became a Christian. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. Everything's infiltrated all the time. That's how it always works. People blame the white man and this one and that one. It's always your own so-called people, man. Always. They're always infiltrating. It has to be someone that's close to you to infiltrate. It's sad, but true. People sell out, man. They don't know how to stand their ground no more. Kamambo. I forgot his original name. Kamambo. He changed his name. It was let me think. I forgot. What's up, Jay Hyten? Look up pictures of Simon Cowell from 10 years. Yeah. Something happened to him. I wonder, man, you know, I always wonder about Hollywood and these masks and people playing triple characters and all that.
He might have got swapped out.
Maybe.
When he started to go against the agenda, he got swapped out. Like the One Direction guy was gonna spill the beans, so they took him out.
You know, like people say Trump, he didn't drain the swamp. He just rearranged it. What he did was he took people out of the swamp and put the people he wanted in. So he just rearranged the swamp. He didn't drain shit. It's just all, and this guy was interviewing Trump supporters, and all of them had excuses. Like, you know how many leftist people said,
and he didn't do anything. He's just an actor playing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But they asked the leftist people faceplant. They said, do you think the government should take our guns? And these leftist people were like, yeah. And then he asked them, do you trust the government? And they said no. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me you don't trust the government, but you want them to take our guns? I mean, what the fuck is going on? I don't know, man. It seems, you know, a lot of these leftist people, I don't remember Democrats being this mind-boggling. You know, when I was growing up, there's some solid people that were Democrats. It seems like all these new Democrats are like been through some psychological war or something. Like, what has happened? What America used to be solid, man. It didn't. None of this politics shit mattered. Like Democrat and Republican, people just were happy to be American and were solid. Now it's like the last 10 years, people are divided over everything: race, religion, none of it. But when I try to like tell my friends, I said, do you think any of that matters when they're poisoning our food and water? Do you think they give a fuck if you're left, right, up, down, black, white, orange, green? None of that. They don't give a fuck about none of that. So why the fuck do we? Why are we constantly bickering with each other over this nonsense?
It's about being on the checkerboard, on the chessboard. People don't want to play no more. That was even an Elton John song. I don't want to play no more.
What movie was that where Eminem came out and said he's gay? He's dead serious. He was dead serious in that movie. Eminem is gay, I believe it. You never see homeboy with a woman. Not that that matters. That's his Finkel matter. I mean, that's his decision. But and then and since when is politics? Kamala's got people fucking shaking their ass at these political gatherings. Got all these fucking loser rappers and their fucking worthless lyrics of self-destruction. It's all they talk about. Gotta back her up because she isn't solid. Like, how can you go on live TV and tell people, when I become president, the food prices will go down? I've said this a million times, but she's part of the reason why they went up. And you mean to tell me we gotta wait till you become president? Bitch, you're vice president right now. Do something. Like, how could people even want to vote for her? Only because she's a woman? No, she's not even that. She's got a big penis between her legs. Pause. I don't know if she does or not. I said that wrong, but sometimes I wonder, man. Like, look, people voted for Obama because he was so-called black, right? That backfired heavy. You know, look at George Bush. He signed the Patriot Act, and Trump used to be a Democrat. Think about that. Right before 9/11, I think probably I'll give it 10 to 5 years before then, he switched to Republican. Now, either A, he switched to infiltrate, or B, he's seen what was coming and said, I want no part of it. But I highly doubt that, because Trump's name's perfect for them to use an allegorical, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta find that book. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up. What's up, Misael? There's a book from 1890s that has something to do with Trump and Barron. And it said in that book, the lady was reading it, and she said, it says in that book that Trump will be the last president of the free world. And this book came out in 1890s. It's mind blowing. There's no way, man. Like, I just can't see our country just going to shit without us even doing nothing about it.
Yo, he's been saying, you'll never have to vote again.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't trust that guy. I wanted to trust him in the beginning, and then my inner self was like, let's just sit back and see. 4 years, he didn't do nothing to the swamp. His excuse was, oh, I didn't arrest her because it would look bad for our country. No, that would have looked great. It would have looked great if he would have arrested these fucking treasonous pieces of shit. He would have been God, right? If he would have stuck to his fucking plan and his word is garbage. Trump's word means nothing. If he would have stuck with his word and arrested these people for treason, he would have been a god. But instead, he's a lying piece of shit now. And people still want excuses. Still sucking his ball sacks.
Yeah, look at what he did. He moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He made the Space Force, and he did Operation Warp Speed.
You know what the Space Force is? That's just a part of the military that is going to be spying on us through the Patriot Act. The Space Force is going to be the drones that are in upper space that are watching, and that's what Space Force really is. You know, that's going to be that upper space. That's going to be the only thing left is for them to put a chip in us. They got cameras everywhere, tracking systems everywhere. You ain't even going to be able to take a shit without them knowing. Trust me. This is what people want, though. People want to be slaves.
Yeah, well, they're monitoring our poop already. Like, they monitor the shit. so they can say, oh, this virus is over here, polio, there's polio in this coming out of this apartment in their shit. So, you know,
The wild thing is, people fucking just go along with this shit, man, and believe. Like, if people go and get the Jabuski, there's something wrong with people. Damn, I should play that video. The one that.
there's even ads on TV here of Wayne Gretzky advertising for some kind of new job. And it's not even Wayne Gretzky, it's a deep fake.
Fuck. I knew it.
A deep fake of Wayne Gretzky advertising a new job. I recently had some creepy experiences about calling the phone company. I don't want to do anything online, so I have to phone the phone company, asking about my account and why there's extra charges on it and that. And I had to wait like 40 minutes, and then I'm talking to a bot, and the bot's laughing at me. It's going and and it's a fucking bot. The same thing with the bank. I phoned to get a new bank card, and it was a damn bot, and it's laughing.
What's up, AK?
The goddamn bot is laughing at me over the phone.
You don't speak to people anymore, and that's another thing that drives me nuts. When you call places, you got to speak to a fucking robot, man. This world's fucked. I'm glad I'll be dying soon. Tell you the truth, I don't want to be alive when the younger generation lives their ultimate slave system. When I'm dead and gone, people will be like, Chuck was right, man. We should have listened to Chuck, but we don't give a fuck. Alright, let me reopen my lapper topper.
Yeah, it's crazy about taxes. It's probably in the States too. Like I bought my land, right? So and it appreciates in value. And if I sell it, I have to give half to the government for capital gains tax. So that's why they assess the land at such a high value, because then when you die, whoever inherits the land has to pay like a 30% or whatever it is inheritance tax. So they can't afford to inherit your own fucking land.
Oh, man, here we go.
Bought a house in a little town just outside the city to rent out, right? And then years later, he sold it. I think it was last year he sold it, and he had to pay capital gains tax. Half of its value he had to pay in tax.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just switching over. Waiting for this video to finish sending.
I just dried up a whole bunch of marshmallow root. No, the marshmallow root. I dig it up and then I wash it and then clean it and cut it up and put it in a food dryer and dry it, and then I put it in a blender and make powder out of it. And then I have like a jar of marshmallow root powder in the fridge. I put one of those little silicon desiccant things to keep it dry in the jar. And then I use it instead of eggs, I use it as a binder to make cake, like squash cake, and or I'll make chocolate milk out with coconut milk, and I'll put some marshmallow root powder in there. I don't make a tincture, or I just eat it. I was eating sticks of the dried root, and it's not bad. But I have tons of it growing in my yard, and I've had it like for a long time, probably 15 years I've had it. So it's my own seeds all the time. And it's a perennial too, so it comes back every year. So the seeds are viable. It's not like some seeds you get from the store that they only work for one generation, and then the next generation they don't do shit. So it's good. I've been doing it for so long with my marshmallow and my marshmallow and my different kind of mints that I grow. My different.
You fuckhole. So
You're sounding underwater. I don't know if it's on my end or what.
Alright, fuck it. 2 tears and a biscuit. I wanted to play this video, but unfortunately, it's playing games as usual. I gotta fucking do a million things to play a video. How'd you know I didn't watch Tusk? Mark? As a matter of fact, let me write that down. Tusk.
That was an album by Fleetwood Mac, Tusk.
It's wild, man. Like, no, I'm not going to say no. I just think it's wild that people don't get along with each other. So guess who's got to pay for that? Me. People don't come to my channel because they don't get along with someone else. So who pays the price? Chuck. What am I doing? Which is fine.
Well, who's not getting along with who?
No, not no one here. I'm just disappointed in somebody that usually comes here a lot and they haven't been here. And I'm gonna figure out why. Even though I should just leave it alone. I know why they're not coming here, this certain person. You know how many people used to come to my channel and talk about it's their favorite place to come and they love, and then they just disappear. Talk is cheap, man. At least Faceplant acknowledged the other day. He says, Chuck, you deal with a lot of shit. At least somebody sees it.
Yeah, some of it from me.
Yeah, but it really don't bother me. Because even though you have differences, you still come around, you know, and just do you. You don't let it interfere with what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't want to hold a grudge against anybody. It only hurts yourself holding a grudge.
Peace to Queen Peachy Keen D.
Like I'm not gonna forget about shit, but still I don't want to dwell on it. Hey, I was thinking about that. Remember when Kimba did that video of her and her niece making orange juice?
No, I don't remember.
She did a live video. Her and her niece went out and they were picking the oranges and making orange juice. That's one of the most beautiful things I've seen on YouTube, man. I'll never forget that.
Was it the one when she had a green orange? I've seen that one. Where she picked the orange and it was green.
We're picking the oranges to make some orange juice.
What's up, AK?
Hey. Waking up. It's early up here.
Yeah, that guy, the Alaskan Adventure or Alaskan whatever.
Yeah,
I watched. I watched his video this morning, and he's well versed in the Native American culture.
Did you have the daylight saving time up there, AK?
Oh,
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
just ended it yesterday.
the Native Americans say daylight savings time is like cutting the bottom of the blanket and sewing it to the top. It don't even make sense.
Yeah, Saskatchewan does not do daylight saving time.
I mean, look at Alaska. All you got to do is go from Alaska to Russia, and the fucking time changes like 9 hours. All you did was sail across a little body of water, and it's like 9 hour difference. It's like, come on.
All right.
Yeah, there's something funky about that. If you look at that international date line between Alaska and Russia, it just goes zigzaggedy. It's fucking weird. There's something off about that map. It's like there's a whole bunch of space missing on the map.
Yeah,
It's like just like if you look at the Ross Sea in the south by New Zealand, I think it is, the Ross Sea. It shows that line, that longitudinal line or whatever it is, date line, and it just takes a big zigzag. It's fucked up.
talking about Russia. There's one thing I like about the Russian leader. He said if anyone brings GMO food in this country, you will go to prison immediately. You'll be put to death if you even think of growing that shit on this land. Damn, being a free country, that should be the first thing that America does, is ban GMOs. But instead, they pay fucking Bill Gates to grow that garbage. I think the problem with America is they're waiting on Jesus to solve our problems. They're waiting on fucking the police to solve our problems. And they're always waiting on someone to solve our problems. Didn't America used to handle their own problems? Now it seems everyone's sitting back waiting for someone to do something. That's why we're in this position.
There's a song by Bruce Cockburn called "Waiting for a Miracle." It's kind of a revealing song.
It would be cool if we came together and just started arresting these people, right? Going up in their home and just handcuff them. They have no problem doing that with us. We could charge them with treason and lock them up. We could build our own prison.
Yo, salute AK Charles Faceplant.
Hey, Cage.
I was thinking about what Cage said the other day about, was it Cage or was it, I didn't know, sorry, it was JG, about these guys over there. And it all makes sense now of why they come here and there.
Hey,
But,
Cage. Oh, he's gone.
He'll be back. Yeah, I gotta find. I wanted to play that video by RFB. He's showing where they're supposed to be bombing in war. He's showing Israel. Israel's supposed to be one of the most technological militaries in the world, right? More than America. And you know why that is? Because America funded all that, right? Israel is America. Israel owns Washington, D.C. I'm telling you, man. I remember hearing that. And I'm going to find proof to back that. The Jews
majority-
bought up America. The Jews bought up all of America.
The majority of senators and congressmen apparently have dual citizenship in Israel.
Yeah.
So that's their boss.
Well, they've committed treason against American people. They need to be arrested immediately. All of them. Yep. I don't give a fuck if they hear me. Put it on a loudspeaker. Maybe they can hear me better. I ain't scared of none of them people. They could come here with caravans and soldiers.
Satan
and knock on my
Yahoo.
door.
Satan Yahoo already called you a terrorist because you're a flat earther.
Because he's a what?
Satan Yahoo there a while back, you saying that the flat earthers are terrorists.
I guess I'm a terrorist then.
Transformers, homos in the sky. I know people that are gay and stuff like that. I don't have no problems with people like that. As long as they're adults, they're making their own decision. But when you start forcing that shit on children, that becomes an issue. And
yeah, that's when I start reading Romans 1:24.
Yeah, you know, Chuck, I was just horrified. Well, my cousin, well, he's actually my half cousin, because my grandpa was my grandma is my grandpa was my grandpa's second wife, and his first. I mean, my grandpa was my grandma's second husband. I mean, so my grandma's first husband was the father of my the grandfather of my cousin. So he's only like my half cousin. His dad killed himself, and his dad killed himself. They were in the army in Germany for Canada. And my grandpa was a Shriner, and it's like there's things I don't know about my family that's weird. And anyway, my cousin there, his brother, my other cousin, he killed himself. And now my cousin, after he's in it, when he's in his 50s, he already was married with a child, and he switched. He switched to a female. And I haven't seen him, and this was years ago. And when I heard about it, I'm just thinking, man, this world is not real.
One of my wife's daughters wants to be a boy, you know. It's hard to deal with that shit. Then they fucking indoctrinate them and teach them, and then they fucking try to have them where they expect it to be a social norm, or to teach everybody else that it's okay to force other people to start calling you by proper pronouns and what you want to be called, or they're in the wrong. Fuck that shit.
It's like it's
broke
okay.
up my wife over that shit.
Yeah, it's okay to castrate a little boy so he can never reproduce, but it's not okay to talk about it.
Oh, I told my wife if she expects me to call her daughter a he, that she can fucking kick rocks. I was dead goddamn serious too. We about split up over that shit. You learn real quick that I'm not the one to try to fucking. And then I told her why. I told her it's just going against everything I believe in religious wise. Had her read Romans 1:24-32 in the Bible. Now she doesn't look at things the same.
That's the transhuman agenda. And I think it was one of the Huxleys that made up that term transhumanism back in the, I don't know.
They can't take nothing from Chuck.
I think
They
it's crazy, dude.
They already
Crazy.
took my mother,
Yeah.
and I was raised with nothing, so what can they possibly take? That's why I'm glad.
Bro. That's how I
I'm
was
glad.
too, bro. It's fucking nothing, bro. I had to earn
When they
everything.
start taking people's shit,
Yeah.
that shit don't bother me. I've been stripped down to nothing. So, go ahead. Take what? What are you going to take from me?
Keep your ammo count up, though, bro. Be ready for the day.
It haunts me when I think about the phone call when she died. Until my mother's death is revenged, I won't feel satisfied.
Right.
People be like, Chuck, man, let that shit go, man.
Never.
That's why we're in this position, just turning our cheek. I wish I could come back in 600 years so I could be like, where's Jesus? Did he ever come? No, we're still waiting. Told you. I wish I could open a portal and peek my head through it and be like, I told you.
Well, Charles, there's some Christian minister. There's Christian ministers
A portal meme.
that acknowledge that Jesus was not a real guy.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's still their opinions nowadays, man. I mean, it's still from one person's point of opinion. I think he was real. I just think they used him.
I don't.
As a tool.
I think Jesus, that's the newest religion in this realm, is Christianity, and yet they say theirs is the oldest and most correct.
I think he was a real guy. I just don't think that
Or he's real gay, you said?
Misunderstood.
Oh, a real guy. I thought you said he's real gay.
No, no. I'm not saying that.
Fuck Jesus. No, I'm joking. I make my jokes and
Look
stuff,
at big
but
swole Jesus just appears and he just grabs you. He's like, "Oh, you want to fuck, huh?"
his teachings, you can learn a lot, depending how you look at his teachings,
No shit, this is a good joke.
I just don't like these preachers, man, especially Catholic.
Yeah.
What they've done to children and they still walk free. Like,
oh man, that's so.
How can any of us be righteous?
I don't
We
know.
just sit back and let them grape children. We sit back and let them people poison water and our food and the air, and we just do nothing about anything anymore.
No one believes it. Like, you can show the people proof in their face, and they're like, "Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. You don't.
We're not righteous.
You don't have all
We're
your marbles
dope.
there in your head." Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
a
to try
form
to
of
convince
gaslighting.
people, man. It's like, I've had some serious conversations with people, and like, it's like it goes in their head and then goes out their other ear. But then there's a few people I've talked to about these subjects that are like surprised me and opened up, like a can of worms, and they were like, finally someone else that agrees with me and talk to you, and then next thing you know, you're talking half the day with them,
Yeah, it's like
they
they plug their ears. They plug their ears and they go la 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 and roll their eyes, right? Like they don't want to hear it, and they're not hearing it.
But I have a few friends that don't, they agree with me and everything we discuss, and they're like-minded. There's a few of us that are like us, but the ratio is, I don't know, maybe 7-8% of the populace are like-minded. It's a real small number.
Yeah,
That's why these kind of channels are never growing and stuff, because
you can't beat people over the head to convince them, right? You can only open a door or a window to their mind to let them look out and see something for themselves.
Well, me and my wife started searching for answers on stuff, certain things. Like 4 years ago. We started looking certain things up, and what we've discovered now is that it doesn't matter. Like Charles was saying, doesn't matter what you do. They're still free, still walking about. They own the police. They own the media.
Oh man.
These guys are strong. Holy shit. Oh fuck.
Religion was designed to keep people arguing. We argue about shit that, race, religion, and politics, a pile of tricks, keep us arguing. Bunch of nonsense. America is so divided, it's an insult to call it the United States. Galactic cake? What's that? The upside down fucking... What is that? Is that weed? Galactic cake. I need some shrooms. That's what I need.
Yeah, it's weed, bro.
I was kind of hoping Cage would come back up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to
I
him.
wanted to,
What's up, Three
I
Fingers?
wanted to
Yeah,
ask
where you
him.
at, Cage? You're only up for a second, bro. Come back up, man.
He's
You're really
gone.
cool. He might be back. Cage is cool. I went and hung out with him on Discord and stuff. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, I gotta open a Discord. I got a BitChute. I got YouTube, Reddit, Telegram. Man, I think I'm everywhere. I'm like a fucking whore.
You're just like an internet fucking horse spider,
I've
huh?
never seen
Like
Cage.
Charlotte's Web.
What was that
I've
face
never
plant?
seen Cage, but I had a dream that he was in. It was kind of bizarre. I wanted to tell him the dream and see if it was any significance to it.
Do. Pee Wee Herman. All right.
This is right here. They're both cold. Blanket. Check out.
I want to order that book. I thought the book was $68. The next time I get a $20 donation, I'm gonna order the book. I'm gonna match it. I think it might be a little more than $40, but that's fine. They kill you on fucking. I bought sneakers 2 weeks ago. I almost paid. They killed me in fucking shipping, man. I hate buying stuff online because they kill you with shipping.
I bought a couple books at a secondhand store for $1 each. One of them is from 1915, and it's called The Elementary Forms of the Religious Life. And the other one is called The Unofficial Rules of Life.
Yeah.
I just opened the page. I'll read one rule to you here. It says Eban's Law. History teaches us that men and nations behave wisely once they have exhausted all other alternatives.
Look at me. I like finding old books like that. Faceplant. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we have a small book collection.
This other book looks pretty
Book
deep.
is
The Elementary Forms of the Religious Life. It looks very deep.
I read a book about while I was doing a little bit of time down in Tennessee that I just did last winter. It was called the I even told my wife about it. That Christian parent. It was like the history of Christianity, the history of the foundation of Christianity, or something like that. But it was such an in detailed book about how, you know, how they built the Bible and stuff like that, and how they had the Concords and stuff, and you know how they would, you know, I know how the Crusades happened and why, you know, and stuff like that. Like you learned a lot, and then you learned about how, Muslim, whatever you call it, Islam, how that stuff came about. That stuff came about like literally 800 years after the death of Jesus Christ. That was when Muhammad came across fucking South America and all the way over to Spain. It was a 100-year conquest. So literally that religion came about halfway through our known existence of the life of Christianity itself. So,
I just want to say, this dude said, I talked to him on his channel. He said, if you ordered a book of wisdom, don't get it from Amazon. They're pirating his shit. Because I told him, I said, how come on, I think I said Amazon. Well, either way, I said it's half price than what you're charging. He goes, yeah, they're pirating his book. That's wild, bro. They're just stealing his shit and just selling it like that. He needs to send some lawyers at him.
Hey, can I ask Cage about that dream I had?
Of course.
Yes, sir. I'm here listening.
Can you hear me, Cage?
I can hear you loud and clear. I want to know about the dream.
He tried to unmute there, it looked like.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
I could hear you when you were up here, Gage. Sometimes it does that, though. It'll be like one person can't hear someone.
But okay, I'll explain the dream as far as I can remember it. And it was, I don't know if it was a month ago or 6 weeks ago or something. I think it was the time when you were meeting up with Dom. The dream was that there was a police detective, and he was looking for a supposed police detective was doing an investigation, but he was in on the crime, so he was trying to hide or falsify some evidence, and you were on his ass. You were gonna catch him. It was something to do with a lighter or matches, or he was in a bathroom, something to do with the electricity. That was the dream anyway. It was really bizarre. But the police detective was trying to alter some evidence, and you were on his case.
You talking about I was? You talking about Cage? Pay for it.
$35 for that book. So that ain't bad. That's without shipping. So they probably hit me for $10 maybe shipping, 9.
Damn Prime to be free on Amazon.
Yeah.
What up, Kate?
I feel like just buying it.
Yeah.
I want that book real bad. I like having the paperback in hand. I hate staring at screens for hours and hours.
Remember what we said earlier, Charles, you could print it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you hear the dream story, Cage?
Yes, sir. I did hear. Unfortunately, yeah, there's some like mic interference. I was listening the whole time. Yeah.
Bitcoin, all them fucking Bitcoins and crypto, all that shit is dead money, man. That's why it's a crypto, because it's in the crypt. That shit is dead.
You had a dream that some cop or detective was trying to fuck around, and we put it back onto him, right? I was on their ass or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's called being fair with others and yourself.
Is there anything to that?
Yeah, it's called being fair with yourself and others. These motherfuckers, they can't play that fucking game of Cage. You could be a police officer. I have nothing against police officers or anything. But I'm saying, if you're not being honest, you're going to be bullshit. Yeah, I could barely hear you there, but what were you saying? Sorry if I was interrupting.
It wasn't that important, I guess.
Maybe
We're
Dom
in a
was
dream,
in it too.
Yeah, we're in some dream and press it on people like they're trying to fucking be a clown, and all of a sudden you're seeing that in your dream. All right, watch next time you dream. I'll show you the real shit next time. I ain't even joking. Yeah,
I
we'll
hope you
come to
remember
a
my dreams
conclusion.
anymore.
We'll come to a
You know,
conclusion next stream.
you know,
We'll get some gold out the river too while we're at it.
lately I've been having some dreams, like when I'm just going to sleep, and it's like, okay, I remember this as a dream, and then I get that audio. It's like, and it's gone. It's complete memory of it's gone, and go, what the fuck? How come I can't remember that? And then again, I'm falling asleep.
At least you're starting to become more aware, though. You're starting to remember a bunch of different things. So, well done.
Yeah, but there's like a phenomenon where you get this audio. It's like and it just wipes everything out. It's so weird.
All right. Well, we can do the opposite. What's the opposite of that noise? Do the opposite of the noise, and we'll bring it back.
Yeah, or backwards. Play the noise backwards, sort of.
Yeah, we'll reverse engineer their nonsense.
And that's some real shit that's going on.
All right, in the dream,
right? Like,
what did you see Cage as? Did you
not
see
my
Cage
imagination.
as somebody? Hold on, in the dream state, in the dream world, in the astral realm, whatever you want to call it, when you're seeing Cage over there, you're saying I'm on them for fucking bullshitting. So you're saying, like, don't you think Cage was right beside you the entire time?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure everything's fucking dealt with properly. You think I was like against you, or I'm gonna harm you in any way, shape, or form? I'm there to fucking help you, make sure everything's fine.
No, you weren't. You weren't trying to help me. I was watching the, like, remote viewing the cop fucking around with the evidence.
And how
you
did Crow
on his
Cage fucking
case.
do it? I was on his case saying what? What was
Just
it? Really
I could
doing?
feel you there, beside me, watching the cop too, and you knew he was up to something, and you were gonna expose him or whatever, or call him out.
Oh, it's not like that, right? We don't have to go that deep with it. But yeah, you know what? You're held to a standard where it's called.
Does that for a living.
And the holes of Menti, and that, yeah, they say like your will be weighed like the same weight of it as a feather, or whatever. And when you go into the Egyptian kind of stuff.
Say that again.
Like, yeah, you're gonna be weighed, but like the same weight as a feather. And you better be doing this shit properly. All right, well, bring that to reality right now here, because it's all speculation and a local dream that you remembered. But what about right now? I guarantee it, anybody that I interact with is going to be fucking blessed and fucking being around me. I'll be blessed being around you. You know? When fucking Charles is hungry, he gets fed. When it really comes down to it, when he's trying to do something.
Yeah, my experience in life is, like, bad shit happens to people. It doesn't happen when I'm around them. I don't witness that's somehow there's something protecting me from seeing that stuff. Like,
you don't need to. I'll take care of it for you. Don't worry about it. But if you want to worry about it, yeah.
The many times, for example, at work, when I think back for some reason, I'll think back to a time on a job site where I almost got killed. And it's like, holy fuck, they were trying to kill me there. But I escaped every time. Like, there's so many times I should have died for real, but I escaped. But then the guy I was working with, I'll be working with him on a couple job sites, and then I won't see him for a couple years. And then I'll find out that he died right after I was working with him. Like, I can name like 3 or 4 guys like that died. And so many guys that I worked with died strangely. It's like I was supposed to be taken out, but they got taken out instead. It's weird. I don't know what it is.
Fucking freezing, I know that. Fucking 38 degrees. Why do you put your arms up, lady? Fucking people, man. She's a mile away from me. She puts her hands up and stops in the middle of the road. Like, she could have kept going. Non-driving ass people. But it's freezing, man. It's already, no, it's 28 degrees this morning when I went for my exercise. 28 degrees.
It's warmer than that here right now. It's supposed to be snow on the ground now, but it's about 40 degrees here now. Usually around Halloween or my birthday, that's when
It's 34 here right now.
the first snow that stays.
It's colder than Alaska over there. Probably going through it this morning. He's colder than here.
So what does that mean to you, bro? You're saying you're having dreams, kids entering your fucking dream and telling you what? That I'm on the police's ass and all that. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Like it was only a few seconds long dream, right? It's just was that situation. It was like I wasn't there physically beside the guy. I was just kind of watching him, remote viewing him, or if you want to call it that. And that I could feel your mind or whatever there too. And it's like I was hearing what your mind was saying, not in words, but like you were suspicious.
What did it tell you beyond words?
You didn't tell me anything. You were just watching, keeping an eye on the guy because you knew something was up.
And that was to what? Protect you, right? Protect you and everybody, myself, everybody else, right?
Maybe.
What's up, Paul?
Maybe the cop was trying to pin something on somebody that he did.
Dreams? We're living a dream right now.
We'll charge that to courts and see.
Yeah, what's good, Chuck? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's good, bro? What's good, everybody? You're talking about dreams?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Dreams?
Truth. Yeah. Dream.
Yeah, dreams are realities. Those are different realities you go to. And you could be seeing a future moment, like something that's going to happen in the future. Dreams are really reality because people say, "Oh, that's just a dream." No, that's just real, man. That's maybe another reality you went to. That might be some shit that happened in your past life that you going to see again. Huh?
I think deja vu is you remembering a premonition dream you had. I think that's what deja vu is.
Right. That's all it is.
Huh.
It's all consciousness. That's why
Hold on, buddy. Everyone heard of deja vu. What about jamais vu?
What about deja vu?
What about Desjardins? We'll give you a new insurance. I'm saying fucking jamais vu is the opposite of deja vu. Jamais vu is almost like you ever been in a certain situation where things change and you're like, you feel alien to that situation? It's like the opposite of fucking deja vu, where you feel things are happening like it's in a it's like breaking out the program. You got fucking jamais vu.
Yeah, like instead of the deja vu, you changed it by having that premonition dream. You changed the outcome.
Right, it's kind of like, have y'all seen that movie Ready Player One? When dude went back and tapped into the Akashic records, he went back and looked and he figured out how to beat the game. He changed his reality. Remember that? Who ever seen that movie?
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was him going back, looking at the Akashic records. Then he was able to beat the program and beat the game. So that's what we do all the time. you might need to go back and look at something that might have happened before.
Yeah, that sounds like you're tapping into the jamais vu instead of the deja vu. You know. Yeah, sorry for interrupting you though. What were you saying, bro? True Zone, what were you saying, bro? My bad for interrupting you.
That's all good. I was saying, whoever seen that movie, Ready Player One, when he was going back, when he was looking at like past events, he had to go back and look at past events and able to beat the program, to beat the game he was in, the simulation. Remember he kept going to that like underground place.
Have you ever seen the 13th floor?
I never seen that. I heard you mention that the other day.
Yeah, remember I mentioned it the other day. It came out the same day the same year the Matrix came out. It's a real Matrix shit that they're hiding. No one really. Yeah, if you want to know what the Matrix is, go look into that fucking movie that came out the same fucking year.
Cage, have you seen that new show Plan B? That Canadian show Plan B?
I haven't, no. No, I'm not like I like the older stuff from like the 90s, early 2000s.
It's a new TV show. It's called Plan B. It's where the person can make this phone call and go back in time and change something that happened, like prevent a murder or something like that.
That's kind of sick the way that they named it Plan B. You know what Plan B is?
The morning pill.
Yeah. When you busted a dumb bitch, you give her a fucking Plan B smoothie.
Huh.
You know, if you're not trying to create, when you're both moving dumb, you're not trying to create a real child, and Plan B.
Yeah, it's kind of a creepy show. Like I don't think there's a possibility of physical time travel. Only information, like Truthson was saying, go back into the equation.
I'm going back into the equation, back in time to tell myself that I need to fucking pay attention.
All you got to do is put in a VHS tape and you time travel to the past.
I'm also stupid and retarded. I'm gonna tell myself that I'm a dumb fucking idiot, even talking to people right now. But either way, I'm gonna go back.
You can time travel when you have like memories of what you did 10, 20 years ago. That's a form of time travel. When you start to reminisce, like, I was doing that 20 years ago. That's a form of time travel because you picturing yourself in your brain where you was at one point in time. You can see yourself doing what you did before.
Yeah. But that's not physical, right? That's like going into the what you call the Akashic records or
right. Right. What's the Akashic records? That has to do with electromagnetic fields. Have you looked into any of that? I played it a bunch of times. We got into it the last time I was on here a little bit.
Everything ever said or done is recorded in ether.
Well, yeah, you can call it the ether. Again, that's another scientific term that's being used. But yeah, it's like the electromagnetic field. You can call it the Akashic record. Or you can call it the Earth's magnetic field. It's around a 7 hertz thing there. And every thought that you ever had, every thought that anyone has ever had really is stored in the Earth's magnetic field.
Yeah.
Hold on. Have you ever noticed this? Hold on. Have you ever noticed this? For example, we'll put some anecdotal, whatever you want to call it, evidence into it to prove it. I guarantee this. You guys had an idea for something once as a kid or whatever. And as soon as you had that idea, you seen that shit come to form. Someone else dealt with it. You know, as soon as you put that fucking idea into the ether, into the fucking Akashic, into the whatever you want to call it.
You put it into the Ethernet. The Ethernet. Yeah. You guys think we all connected. We all one. The Ethernet.
I'm saying, as a kid, I'm asking you a question, bro.
And our ancestors are in that too.
No, right? I'm saying, did you guys, as a child, as a youngin', did you not have an idea that you seen come to form after you had the idea? Within reality.
Say it. I couldn't hear you. Say that one more time.
I'm saying, when you were growing up, whatever, you had a certain idea and it came to form after. You know, you started seeing it around you after.
Oh yeah. I see. That happens all the time. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Right. That goes on. That coincides with what Chuck was talking about earlier. That Neuralink shit.
That's
I don't know if broke brothers
Bro,
said that.
the real masters are working off. They don't need no fucking anything physical to go in there. I already know everything you think about. Got some weird background fucking noise going on in the back there. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, now they're trying to reverse engineer the mind, you know, from the hippocampus, the left and the right, whatever. The hippocampus is a gateway to memory. What are you, a fucking rattlesnake fucking blowing air?
No, it's just some apple seeds in a little plastic container.
For fuck's sake, so you're gonna put it around. You know, there's something called centrifugal. It's gonna go around the fucking container either way. Good luck with that.
Hey, what y'all gentlemen think about the? I don't know if any of y'all reside in the States, but a lot of NPCs, man, they keep talking about this damn election, man. That's all I've been seeing on my timeline, man.
Oh yeah. You got heavy flow, light flow, whatever. You got tampons and shit. You might as well go vote while you're at it.
Yeah, man, they weren't they stickers saying I voted. I'm thinking to myself, man, these people are fucking dead, man. I mean, I ain't saying that to be like mean, but like, damn, like shit.
Bro, it is unfortunate because why do they call it casting the vote?
Yeah, they casting. They casting a spell on themselves, and they getting their energy drained harvested. It ain't nothing but an energy harvested. It ain't nothing. The whole electoral college voting system paradigm ain't nothing but an energy harvested.
Now we're fucking getting some real shit, bro. There we go.
It's an energy harvesting system, man. That's all it is.
Finally.
All it is, man.
My dumb ass, I'm over here slaving like a retard. At least I do my own thing, though.
I heard Mark Devlin.
You work for yourself?
Call it a loosh farm.
I work for me, myself, and I work for yourself, too.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I don't do the whole 9 to 5 shit no more. Yeah, this is a loose prison. I can't say it's a prison, but this is a loose realm. They cipher our energy. Everything is about energy. Because we energy beings, man. So they use that to their advantage.
Harvesting our loose.
This is why right. This is why they manipulate. That's why emotions.
Hold on. That's why I go into motherfuckers' dreams and I'm like, yeah, I'm on them. The fuck? Not happening around my fucking area, bro.
And it's both positive and negative loosh that gets harvested, right?
Yeah,
right,
I'm gonna see next time.
Some people have a more potent.
Yeah. For sure.
Some people have more potent energy, so some people might get loosed on more than others. Some people might be vibrating so low they like you was talking about your aura field, your what's it called? Energetic. What's it called? You said the earth got a what? Say that one more time. Somebody said the earth this realm has an energetic field, right?
Yeah.
Magnetic.
Yeah, you got it. We got a magnetic field around us too. Because your soul is magnetism. So you have one of those around you too. That's what your aura is.
Yeah.
So some people's energy is more potent.
And part of it's your ancestors. Like the wider part is your ancestors.
Right. As above, so below, as within, so without. We got everything this realm has. This planet has chakras. We have chakras. But I'm saying this to say that. I'm saying that to say this. that some people's energy is more potent than others. So some people might get targeted by these entities that had they energy siphon from it. They'll put you in a fucked up situation to siphon that energy from you.
Yeah, and it turns people against each other, and then they harvest the energy of the fight, right?
Right. Yeah. They lose from that. Like when they do divide and conquer. Because I don't feel victim to this shit a few times.
Yeah, I think
Who got an echo, TG?
Yeah. When you got Democrats versus Republicans and they in the street arguing with each other, that's a form of loot. Them getting loose.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for these motherfuckers to come into my apartment. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for these fucks. They should be here by 2 p.m. at the latest, apparently, if they're gonna come. But yeah, they're coming in here to do like preventative maintenance on cockroaches and shit. You know, pests.
Oh, maybe they install listening devices. Maybe that's what my dream was about.
Yeah, I've got none. Like, yeah, when they knock on the door, I'm gonna be like,
"Hey, am I echoing?"
Yeah.
I don't know. Queen Peachy says
really,
someone got.
Like they want to get keys too. They're gonna look at me just the same way, huh? I don't know.
Look at this shit. This is thanks to Kamala. We're paying $8 for fucking strawberries. Fucking dumb whore.
That's crazy, bro. I went to the supermarket the other day, man. I got like 5, 6 items, man. I spent like $50. I said, this is crazy. This is asinine, man.
Yeah, seedless watermelons. I haven't seen a watermelon with black seeds.
Imagine you're in fucking what about the coconut that had no water in it, Charles?
What if the melon had no water? I don't know.
No, the coconut, not the melon.
Oh, that coconut.
Remember last time we were shaking it up?
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
I do a lot of coconut. I got shredded coconut. I got coconut milk. I got coconut sugar.
Coconut on deck. It's nature's Gatorade.
Are you a vegan?
Nah, bro. But the funny thing is, nah, I'm not none of that. I eat whatever I can fucking get. And the funny thing is, we cut off the fucking grocery store for a couple of weeks. All these vegans, all these vegetarians, they're gonna be eating each other within like a month.
I went vegan, man. I went vegan for a whole year, man. A whole year. Some days I would just water fast.
Regularly, everyone's gonna be eating each other. It doesn't matter what the fuck you're eating.
I've been that for about 6 years now, and I'm way better for it. My inflammation's gone. I don't have pain like I did before.
Bro, that's cheap compared to over here.
Remember it used to be buy one, get one free? I don't see that no more. Now it's buy two.
Get one free.
Yeah, there's no fun. Look at this cheap ass left. This it used to be $1 for this 4 years ago.
What's it called? Foxy.
Fox, yeah.
Well, our dollar's only worth 72 cents, remember, Cage?
$1 is going to be worth nothing.
Our dollar went up, though, a little bit. All I'm saying is buy fucking gold or something. Shut up.
What the hell is Sweet Baby Butter Leaf? Look at this. What's a Sweet Baby Butter Leaf?
Buy a troy ounce of gold. Create your own food. All you need is one. Once you have that 1 ounce, that troy ounce, you're laughing, bro. I'm telling you.
I got 20 pounds of potatoes for $6 the other day.
Go look at these
Coconito.
Yeah, the patatas are fucking cheap over here too.
Oh, they got no.
I make some good fucking potatoes in the oven. You know, I put
They got
fucking
these again.
carrots and all that.
They got these again, Cage.
There you go.
No, there's no water.
I noticed since I
They're still sitting there, right? You're gonna cut it open.
That looks like my nut when I got elephantitis. I'm
You're
joking.
not an elephant. What are you, Andre the Great?
Huh. These are
Fucking
terrible.
elephantitis.
I didn't really like dragon fruit. I was disappointed in
I
dragon
think,
fruit.
bro, buy one dragon fruit on Cage. Buy some out of there. Buy one coconut, fucking dragon fruit, whatever you
Hachiba.
like.
What's a hachiba?
Buy that.
These are pretty good. Star fruit.
All right, grab
Why
that
would
then. Fuck off.
get a star fruit?
All
Can I
right,
have
like,
some fruit?
at least have the fucking star fruit.
Star fruit's pretty good. We'll get some star fruit from the stars.
Bro, last time it was all about fucking tuna and bread or whatever you can get.
You should try it, Queen Peachy. Star fruit's really good, man. Try it. Whoops.
yeah, I don't eat wheat either. I don't eat wheat. And very little.
Yeah, people will be eating meat. Like Cade said, if the system collapses, people will be eating their fingernails if they have to.
Yeah. By the time they get done eating their fingernails, they're gonna be eating each other. It's retarded.
Right.
I don't eat wheat or canola. Or
That's why I fasted for like 7 days. You know, recently.
I don't eat corn.
I only eat once a day, if that. So I'm good.
Me too. I've been training myself to eat once a day for the last 4 years. Sometimes I eat twice a day, sometimes. But for the most part, I must have lost like 40 pounds. I used to be 240 in 07 when I came home. Then I dropped down to 180. And now I think I'm like, I don't even know, man. I'd be lucky to hit 170 now.
You're still fucking healthy.
Yeah, hope so. It looks it. I lost a lot of my gut. A man should have no gut. His stomach should be flat. What's better, brown eggs?
I got my abs protruding through my gut.
Yeah.
What's better, black eggs or white eggs?
Quail eggs or bro, eggs are eggs, bro. It's all about what you're doing. You're cutting in and out facepan. The egg tag. Fucking get whatever you can get, bud. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's hard to, like no matter what shit hits me in reality, I'm not gonna give up on anybody, including myself or anybody else that I interact with. I'm gonna make that clear. Yeah, they keep trying to throw shit. It's not gonna work. I'll fertilize that. Gonna fucking grow something new. Now all of a sudden we have gold coming down the river.
I'll fertilize that. I like that answer.
Yeah, apparently there is gold in our shit, and they they extract it at the water treatment plant.
Yeah, with the electricity, we run off the hydroelectricity over here, mostly from Niagara Falls and that. Yeah. Yeah, people think water is like a soft. It is soft. It goes into any vessel or form. But yeah, when you pressurize that, that shit can cut through steel. You can erode any rock or anything through time and
Yeah,
pressure.
when I lived in the country and we had a well, you have to have a water softener to remove the calcium from the water. You use the salt, some kind of salt, and it
You can have something called a
calcium.
reverse osmosis filter. Have you ever heard of RO? Reverse osmosis? No. Yeah, if you want to get rid of that stuff, yeah, you probably use like RO.
Yeah, it's like we had to get these bags of salt, some salt to put in the water softener
You're
machine.
glitching, but again,
But
you're glitching.
like we'd have but we'd still have a separate dishwasher and shit.
Oh, well done. I'm expecting people to knock on the fucking door. I got my shit done.
What are they checking for?
Not checking for anything. It's a routine thing. They come and check the fire alarms like once a year. They also do like they put out traps and shit to see if there's any bugs. Yeah, it's a natural thing. I want to make it nice and smooth for them.
Make sure you don't have extra people
You're cutting it.
living
You're
there.
cutting out, bud. Cutting out.
Yeah, you're borging out bad, Face Plant. You're borging out something crazy.
Mic check.
How's that?
What was that? I want to hear what you're saying, but it was difficult to say because to understand because you're like cutting out every 1-2 seconds. That's what it
Is
sounded.
it better now?
Yeah, I think you're good now. Yeah, you're good now. Get back closer to the router.
Yeah, I'm way far away from it now, like from the phone. But when I get close to the phone, that's when it starts to fuck up. Like it.
All right, get the fuck away from the phone then. Now you're good. What were you saying?
Yes, so they're coming to check at your place, like to make sure there's no extra people living there and shit.
I don't know what the whole thing is. Yeah, they just want to go in here and make sure that everything's up to date, on check. I don't feel makes sense really, but it's on the guise of preventative pest control. They put a trap there for a bug, like a cockroach, and see if anything comes. Yeah, we put one of those like when I moved in. I still don't see no fucking bullshit.
The Roach Motel.
None of that. I don't shit on the fucking ground. I leave my food around. So I grew up in the hood where we used to raise cockroaches. We used to race them. We used to name them and race them. Yeah, over here. Yeah, we got none of that. There's no fucking. We have a bug-free policy over here. I do IPM. And now it's the prevention. It's worth a powder. Fucking cure, bud.
Yeah, if you don't have any food laying around that's not accessible to mice and that, then you won't have mice.
Yeah, you're giving them the little environment to thrive in. So yeah, simply you cut that off, and there's nothing there for them. That's why they don't go there. Dirty practices, you're gonna get a bunch of vermin. I'll say it again, dirty practices, you're gonna get some vermin. Well, it's saying Cage never told you shit in the dream. He's just trying to show you something. What was that? What was trying to be shown to you in the fucking dream?
No, it's like I was over the shoulder of this police detective, and he was looking through a house or something, and he was trying to alter some evidence to get it on somebody else, is like the impression that I got. And you were there beside
And what
me.
Cage was there, not allowing that shit to happen. Is there saying?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
It's like I think sometimes dreams as you're seeing something that's happening through somebody's eyes.
What role did that? Why did you even bring it up? It obviously, like it was something you remembered and you had to bring up. Why? And what did you get out of it?
What did I get out of bringing it up? It was just a dream that I remembered you were in it somehow. Yeah. So that's why.
What's up, Hurricane?
You were in it somehow, right? So
I had a dream, and then I woke up. I had a dream, and when I woke up, I realized I never was dreaming. It's reality.
yeah, it's time to fucking take what we need. I'm not saying to like impose on anybody else, but I'm saying, yeah, you're good. Everybody listening is good. You're all taken care of. I'll take that responsibility, the accountability.
Do.
Do.
My stomach's so empty right now.
But you're blessed right now. You're gonna get some nice grocery cart. You're gonna get some food. You're gonna go home. You're gonna fucking make some. You're good. Fucking, it'll taste a lot better when you get home and create it. See? See, we can even hear the people in the background try to da.
Man, I wonder where people get their driver's license nowadays. Yeah, I got to send you a beat, Hurricane. I got this beat where I put a verse down already, but
I seen it played the other day, Charles. It says "cause of you." I'm not even joking. Cause of you with the like the letter U.
Huh. I'm gonna send you the beat, Hurricane. You got the same band lab. It's if you don't like the beat, I can send you another one. I got a ton of beats. They're not my beats, but they're beats. And I don't need beats like vegetables.
Can I get a beat for A1, Charles?
A beat for 81?
For A1. Not 81, A1. I'm not talking about HA over there. I'm talking about fucking A1.
Fuck. Hold on.
Not 81, A1, Charles. And maybe we can pass the beat to him. We'll see what happens.
I fucking bought these light bulbs at the dollar store. And I picked them out. Damn, what's everybody blowing leaves today? And son told me to shake the fucking thing. Every single light bulb in that box is broken, shattered. And when I brought it to the front, she was like, oh. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm trying to sell that shit. Whoa. I almost got ran over. Like Rover. Alright.
Get on the sidewalk and be careful of your fucking surroundings, Charles.
I'm always aware of my surroundings. At least 99% of the time. Yeah, I gotta get you, Hurricane. I got a Sir Drop said he had a birth. Probably not by now. He probably. But I got today. I'm gonna work on finishing this song. It ain't even a song. I don't even know what to fucking call it. But I know one thing. The lyrics I've been writing lately. I think right now in my life, I'm in my prime right now lyrically. At 43 years old.
Bro, things can happen right now. That's all you need.
You would think I would be in retire mode right now at 43, but matter of fact, I don't even think I've reached my prime yet. Like, I think my prime is just like infinite. There's never a beginning or an ending to my lyrics. I'm gonna make a new word up. My lyricality.
Now we're fucking talking.
Like, I'm better than French Montana. I'm better than a lot of these rappers, and they got millions of dollars to spit garbage. Like, what are they even talking about?
Are you better than French Montana before or after he got shot in his fucking head?
All the above. Before, after.
Yeah.
He sucks. He has no skills. No, let me not diss him like that.
Bro, it's not about the talent that people put or the lyrics. It's about you're not willing to sell your soul, are you?
Nope. Yeah, look at the record labels. They take a complete garbage song and it gets a kabillion spins only because they push it. So yeah, you're right. It doesn't even take skill.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not about the skill or anything. It's about who is willing to play the fucking little game they're trying to play. I don't think you will.
Look at Eminem. Let's be honest here. Eminem is not, his new album ain't even that serious. It's like lyrical skills ain't even. He's got skills. Don't get me wrong, but.
Bro, you know how many fucking people? You know how many people out here in so many different places are way more skillful? It's not about the skill.
It should be. Hip hop always is about skill, and now it's about record sales. Jay-Z, like, if they want to talk record sales, look at DMX. He outsold Jay-Z, and he don't get no credit. DMX, first 3 albums went platinum. He dropped them back to back to back.
I'll be back. I got a call. I'll be back in a minute.
Their family member gets sacrificed for the record deal.
Right. Probably. And Jay-Z's garbage lyrically. He's terrible. He's terrible. When I was coming up and you had to be saying something, you had to have skills. Yeah, Eminem's all right. You know, he's nice, but he doesn't do anything that anyone else can't do. Like, even I used to get a lot of flack because I used to say Eminem ain't even that serious. People would be like, "Oh, you won't battle him? Good luck." And I'd be like, "Come on, bro. He's not even that serious, man." Yeah, there's definitely something up with record labels and life insurance. All these rappers that have allegedly been dying, it makes me wonder, man, what's going on? Makes me wonder. I can't wait for people to hear this verse that I'm dropping. I got to start molding songs. Fuck a verse, man. I got to jump off here anyway. I'm going to jump off at 3 hours even. I got a bunch of shit I got to do. I woke up today and don't want to do nothing. I literally got to force myself. I might just order that book, man. I want that book. I want that book. I want that book. I've been waiting for someone to donate. Half the money is like waiting for Jesus. I got one person that donate.
What book is that, Chuck?
I'm gonna buy the book that I'm reading, the Book of Wisdom. I'm gonna buy it and have it for my own personal. I got the PDF, but I want to support the guy. You know, he deserves it. It's not every day somebody writes a good book like that, and it's just packed with knowledge that will elevate your mind. It'll elevate you, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your energy, your flesh. Bow, bow, bow. All right, good. So now I can send you the beat. I just got to redo my verse. I'm not satisfied. I mean, I could leave it, but I don't know. Hey, Kimba, maybe I'll send you the beat, Hurricane, and you can let me know what you think about my verse. I think I need to redo it because I can hear the little mistakes I made in my verse. It drives me nuts. Damn, my stomach is growling. Do, 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 do. Diddy's best bud. Yeah.
being a perfect. That's part of being a artist. Is perfecting everything. Part of mastering your craft. Yeah, as soon as I get upstairs, I'm gonna jump off of here. I'll go live later. Maybe around 5 or 6, I'm gonna go live. Maybe sooner. I don't know. God damn it. Yeah, I'm about to jump off. What do you guys got planned for today? Can anyone hear me?
I hear you.
Not much.
I think I'm gonna do some work on my old garage and maybe transfer some plants into the ground from pots before it freezes. I got some trees in pots. I want to put them in the ground before it freezes.
Puma.
Maybe I'll dig up some more marshmallow root.
Let me see. All right, let me jump off of here. I appreciate everyone for coming by. I'll send you that beat sometime today. I think I gotta get a chorus in there or something. But maybe I could get you, Hurricane, and Sir Drop on the same track. I'm trying to make an EP album with at least 5 or 6 tracks on it.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming up, AK, Faceplant.
Have a great day, everybody.
Zone.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
Who else came up? It was True Song, Cage, Faceplant, AK. Is that it? Am I missing anyone? Ow. Man. I'm not looking forward to winter. I can't stand the snow. But peace to everyone. I'm out. I'll check y'all later. I'll go live later, maybe around like 5 or 6. Maybe earlier, like I said. Hey, what the fuck is my flipper?
Sometimes I wish I could just go to sleep and sleep through winter and wake up in the spring.
Fuck that. We got enough time to sleep when we're dead. But peace out, everyone. I'll check y'all next time. I'm out, and have a great day.